Stop it.
Okay, guys, see? Oh, Ham&M, maybe? There you go. I said vanilla meth. Nice with the drug. Vanilla meth is what I came up with. But we got Ham&M from our friend Don. Call me crazy, but she seems sedated. She wants to be sedated. She seems sedated. Oh, love knows no bounds. Love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. There you go. I gotta throw a little love here on BF Live the Vibe.
Bobby, friend, that was messed up.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
You're right. That was kind of messed up. You're absolutely correct, Dominic. All right, let me close some things and open some of these other things. And what can we get into? How about we'll do a little thing in between? We're going to go to Scott's Hole eventually, so that's a little warning from our friend Scott Fitzpatrick. And that's a warning for all of you guys. You are partakers. Do you like to smoke the cannabis or whatever? Or do you like to drink or smoke or whatever? And even if you don't like doing anything, it's just our little reason to kind of pause. We hang out in Scott's Hole, watch his favorite LOL Cow videos coming up soon. But I'm going to do a little segment in between. It's Monday, so I want to frame the day by checking the National Day calendar and see what the kind of crazy holidays exist today. There's always some kind of fun holidays or celebrations for someone or something as we check the National Day calendar.
National Day, hey. Dude.
Just like I said, this is, check it out. You always get some fun stuff or good stuff to talk about. Let's see what holidays or celebrations are happening today. On this, and it also helps me frame the day, even though I still have a hard time remembering what day it is. It is September 15th, and before this day is over, I'll start planning tomorrow's show, so half of my brain will be in the 16th. But right now, it is Monday, September 15th.
Half of
do
the
these
brain.
national days real quick. On the National Day calendar today, we have National Online Learning Day. How about National Neonatal Nurses Day? With some serious ones today. National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. Oh my god, it's a Monday on here. National Cheese Toast. This one got my interest right away when I started looking at these, Scott. I don't know the difference between grilled cheese and cheese toast, but we're going to find out when we check this one out. It's National Double Cheeseburger Day. Now, that's one I can sink my teeth into, as well as National, look at this. Here comes the food items, guys. Everybody's going to get hungry because it's National Linguine Day, National Cream de Mint Day, and National Felt Hat Day. Scott, I heard you go for your microphone, my friend. Do you have a comment about a cheese toast day?
You said what I was going to say. I didn't know there was I don't know what the difference between grilled cheese and whatever this is.
Yeah, bro. I like that. I always say, if you're not careful, you just may learn something before you're done here on an episode of BF Live the Vibe. But you know that because you're part of the show. But it is the National Day.
I didn't know there was a difference.
On Monday the 15th, it's National Cheese Toast Day. Savors the cheesy goodness of this classic dish. Simple but delicious, cheese and toast go well together. A little butter helps everything meld together nicely too. The crustier the bread, the better. It makes an excellent side dish, but cheese toast also serves up as a satisfying snack.
The toast of cheese.
While food holidays aren't in short order on this calendar, we can't surpass them because of the carb count. Cheese and toast perfectly combine to dunk into a soup. In the middle of dinner conversation, a chunk of cheese toast waved in the air emphatically punctuates your story, does it? Especially when finishing a monologue with a satisfying bite. It might surprise many to know that the treat was created by Del Johnson. In 1958, he opened his first Sizzler. Whoa, this is connected to Sizzler, Scott? Whoa, we're putting history together. It was an instant success. And although the recipe changed a bit over the years, the concept of cheese toast hasn't. Over 60 years later, cheese toast continues to be a favorite dish across the country, with the best cheeses and breads served up as an appetizer, with soup, or with the main course. Cheese toast pairs well with many dishes. And simply to observe it, you got to eat that stuff. But yeah, it doesn't say anything about how it's made. It simply looks like just a slice of bread with like a roasted piece of cheese on top of it there, Scott. Nothing too special. Nothing too fancy. Let's see, Bobby has these butt cheeks Wednesday. We're talking about that in the chat. Wendy, yes, Wendy is here. Don's talking. Tomorrow's the pick. Well, we need Bobby, Nick, on hold. What? Oh my goodness. Hey Andrew, let's find out what our friend Andrew had for dinner. Come on in, Andrew. Hey Andrew. Let's play. Let's play our favorite new game show. I'm trying to get Andrew. Yeah. What did you have for since that's the time of day we're doing, buddy. What did you have for lunch?
I had sandwich.
Sandwich. Sizzler toast was fire, says our friend Pecan. I'm not familiar with it, and I had no idea that a simple thing like a piece of cheese on a toast was connected to any like a sizzler or anything. So there you go. Chili man.
This toast was
Uh,
good.
You know, that they
Just-
said that I remember getting.
Good.
Just
They said that I remember getting like toast. It was like Texas toast. You know, the toast is a little bit thicker and something.
Yeah.
I thought it
Yeah.
was good. I remember that now.
Well, I mean, I normally just put the other piece of bread on top of it, put it together, and call it a grilled cheese sandwich. But if you only left one piece of cheese on toast, then this is your day because it's National Cheese Toast Day, our first item on the National Day calendar, at least the one we want to work at. Now we can, Bobby Nick, come on, let's talk about National Double Cheese Burger Day, son. I love me a cheeseburger.
My
Of
God.
course, I only like the meat and the cheese, and I get like a bacon cheeseburger and all. But go ahead, I heard you get into it. I know when you go out on your rare trips, when you use your legs, you go out and have enjoy yourself a nice burger, don't you?
I do, definitely.
use the legs.
And I mean, when you get a double patty burger, that is the best. And the cheese in there, and just everything else. It just,
I love it. I
fuck
like
yeah.
I like me a good bacon cheeseburger. I used to, Bob, when I worked at
Good old
fast food, I
bacon
think I told you guys that was my
cheeseburger.
first like legitimate tax-paying job and all that stuff. I worked for fast food, and at the time we had the big quarter-pound burgers, and this was long before like this gluttony phase we're in now. And nobody, wait a minute, widow killer. He said, BF, we all know you love the meat, BF. Yeah, I love the meat. I have the meats. Anyway, what had
The
happened was.
juicy man.
Is that I would make my own double quarter pounders, Bobby Nick. These things weren't on the menu back in the day. No stranger to a double cheeseburger. Good afternoon, Kathy. I see my sister was in the chat. Hello. September 18th is National Cheeseburger Day. Well, I guess they got the calendar wrapped up with these burger holidays. September 19th is it's time to make a pirate day. I'm gonna do my entire show like that. Let's face it. I'm gonna talk. Hello, welcome to BF Live to Vibe. Come on. It's the opening chapter. Begin. Bigger. Let's turn bigger. Let's go. Okay. That'll get annoying real quick. Hey Don, check in with our friend Tiff, and he says,
Hey now.
all right, National Cheeseburger Day, or Double Cheeseburger Day, should I say? That's why you named it Juicy Man Meat, right? Now you guys are seeing how the sausage is made. You guys have been watching the show too long. As one of America's favorites, National Double Cheeseburger Day on September 15th, recognized as a food icon savored across the U.S. We are bringing you double the taste on this delicious food holiday. I wonder if somebody gets the credit for going, hey, I'm really hungry, I'm just going to get the second burger on here. A double cheeseburger is more than a seasoned ground beef, grilled, and placed
Double
between two slices of bread on a
cheeseburger.
bun. It's double the patties, topped with cheese, sauteed onions, peppers, pickles, and sliced onions. Once you add condiments such as ketchup, mustard, or mayo, you create a modern American version, a hamburger. We get hungry just thinking about it. So there you go. While the day is about the double cheeseburger, it doesn't mean you can't add a few of your favorite toppings. When it comes to adding some tanginess to a burger, a few ingredients.
I
make
lost
it.
about
Goat cheese brightens up your burger every time.
90
But if you're looking for crispness
subscribers.
too,
Where
add some creamy coleslaw instead.
is
And
everyone?
another option in the category is reliable tartar sauce. Let's talk about any of these things, Bobby Nick. Are you a guy that don't mind like putting like other things on your burger? Like, would you have coleslaw on a burger for that crispiness? Would you do that? Bobby Nick, either.
No.
You-
No.
No.
Coleslaw? No, I don't usually.
Because there are some
coleslaw.
people that are just like, I don't care, just put everything on there and I'll just bite into it. So I wouldn't do that either. But how about you, Scott?
I-
Coleslaw? That sounds rough. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't do coleslaw. I'm kind of a plain guy. But I have had mayonnaise on it. It was kind of good.
Yeah, mayonnaise is good on a burger. Totally.
You know, and that's another thing that gets me, like with the hot dog thing. Like, obviously, I'm a picky eater guy. I've stated that many times. I give no F's. And I can't believe when people lose their shit about when they talk about a hot dog. It must only have ketchup, or some people say it must only have mustard. I don't give a shit, especially when it's other
Mayo
people's
for
stuff.
the win.
As long as you ain't forcing me to eat it, you eat what works
Right.
for you. There you go. That's what I say, Bobby Nick. Some people go, ooh, nigga, You never put this on, you never put that, or you never put pineapple on pizza. I don't care. As long as it ain't going in my mouth, I don't give a shit. Oh, that sounds like a clip. Wait a minute.
Well, man.
It wasn't really dirty, but it almost sounded like it should have been dirty. Eat the bacon, Bobby, Bobby, bacon, Bobby, bacon, Bobby, eat the bacon, Bobby, bacon, Bobby. Man, not man-aids, man-aids. Man-aids is what you have. All right. What's up? Hey, Tip, good to see you. My cat, everybody's wishing each other good. I wish Perry still got deliveries, then we could send him a ton of burgers today. My God, it was like
Burger
back in
Mania.
when we went to Pottstown, seeing that live Widow Killer. That stuff was showing up live. Like, the cars just kept showing up, Scott. The door dashes or whatever. There were tons of bags of, like, McDonald's, and there was Domino's there, too. Pizzas all over the place. Stormy says, funny, I just grabbed a burger for me and Dad while I'm out. Well, it sounds like I hope it's a double, Stormy.
I gotta have me a double burger today. That's what I'm gonna get.
Well, it does often happen that a lot of these national holidays are food driven, and it causes us to eat on National Day calendar. How about this cream de menthe? Linguine Day. I mean, it's simple enough. It's pasta. It's new, whatever. So whatever you like. Let's get into this cream de menthe day a little bit here on Vibe. Now this looks like an alcoholic beverage, if you ask me. Let's
I
read
don't
it.
like anything.
Yeah, but no, you got Scott.
I don't like anything mint. Everything, if it's got mint, it's off this immediately off the
You
menu.
mentioned that the other day that you're very adverse to mint, and I found that very interesting. I thought you were going to go with the cream thing, like anything that has cream in its title of it. Well, it is national.
I would go with like a chocolate, mint chocolate. I don't mind
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, like I like my mint flavor with the Girl Scout cookies is the famous way I like mint. Scott, Bobby, Nick, chocolate and
What?
ice together. Love that. That's my cream de menthe, if you will. But on National Cream de Menthe Day on September 15th, this recognizes the creamy peppermint flavored liqueur used in cocktails and desserts. Enjoy your favorite combination and celebrate. That's a celebration, bitches. Many of the liquors we enjoy today started as tonics or cure-alls. Yeah, Scott, this stuff is so thick and nasty. Go, look, drink this shit. If it doesn't cure you, it'll make you forget about what ailed you. It says, and we thank pharmacists for bringing them into existence. Cream de menthe, or mint cream, is one of those liqueurs. French pharmacist Emile Giffard studied the cooling and digestive properties of mint. His research led him to a recipe for cream de menthe. Cream de menthe is sweet and mint leaves, usually Coruscant mint, give cream de menthe their green color. However, when extracted, the liqueur is colorless.
It's bristling.
This form of liqueur is called the white cream de menthe. That's what she said. Unless the color is essential, both varieties have similar flavors and are interchangeable in recipes. So it's going National Get Your Cream de Menthe Day on.
Cream.
If you like it in a liqueur, maybe you like a chocolate cookie, like I said, a Girl Scout cookie. It's Cream de Menthe Day on National Day calendar. Why don't we check this just for shits and giggles? And since the guy Perry wears those funny fedoras, why don't we see what our last item is on the National Day calendar, which is what we're doing here. Fun in the middle of the day on Be Up Live Live. This is National Felt Hat Day. And on September 15th, tip your hat for National Felt Hat Day. The observance recognizes a stylish head protection worn throughout history. Historically, men and women wore hats as protection and status symbols, too. This time of the year, people traded in the lighter, cooler straw hats for the warmer felt hat. That's right, because the seasons are changing. Additionally, etiquette dictated what men's hats and men and women wore and wear. For example, good behavior required men mostly to learn to don off the hat at the early age. Let's see what else we have here. It says while primarily made of wool, felt can also be made from the fur of other animals. Usually, rabbit and beaver were the furs of choice. During the 16th century and 17th century, beaver hats reached popularity, but overtrapping depleted their population. There you go. So it is. And Scott, I don't know. We wear these hats all the time, so it's not a felt hat day, but it's always a little hat day for us right here on the Vibe, right?
Yeah. I've never been a fancy hat guy. I've never went off the ball cap and a sock hat. All I've ever used.
Yeah, like when I go to the store, I'll mess around and put a fedora on. But Scott, I have this issue. I seem to have an inordinately large head for most hats, and if the hat isn't like particularly big and have a particular big brim, it kind of makes my Makes my head look. Looks funny in my head. It makes my head look fatter, and the hat looks. It doesn't fit right. It's not a good fit.
I don't really wear hats. I don't really wear hats because my brother swears that he started going bald because he wore a hat all the time. So.
Well, mine was genetics. Let me see.
Cool.
Let me see. All right. Widow Killer. Is it Cream the Mende? I thought that was in June. He celebrates Cream the Mende
Shut the fuck up.
all the time. Let's see. Adverse to men. Let's see. It used to be in the grasshopper drink, says Cream the Mint. Cream the Mint is a refreshing mint alcohol, says RTZ. Stormy, I need a double cheeseburger too while you're out there. It's Wendy will take one, Stormy. You brought up double cheeseburger and you made Wendy hungry. There you go. And that's where Stormy was just talking about that. Well, there you go, fun. Hats are for bold dudes. I'm not totally
Bold.
It's not a great situation, though. But let's see. All right.
Yeah, I know, Scott. But I was like, maybe it's in our genetics. I don't know. You know.
That's
So,
what
like, no.
that's what I was told. I was always told it was your grandparents, your grandfather or your grandmother's side or some bullshit like that or something. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
I just wasn't taking a risk. It's weird though. My brother is the only one of like our family to start going bald at an early age too.
There you go.
But my aunt on my mom's side started going bald. I think in her 40s. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, but yeah.
It was good.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, I still have
got
that
6
good
days.
hairline. I still have that good hairline. You know, what do they call this? The widow's peak or whatever
Yeah, Willow's Peak.
hairline.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
that Andrew.
The only one in my family that is remotely bald is my uncle, and we're not related.
Not great up here anymore. Not so great up here anymore. See? You don't want to see.
Yeah,
Nobody
you
wants to see
kinda-
all that.
You actually, you remind me of my brother actually. Now that I see your hair up close.
Nobody needs to see all that, so that's why I wear a hat. There you go. See? You don't see all that 5, 6 head. Look at the story said Dad's laugh. He's always with that fucking laugh with his. There you go. Let's see. Dorothy, there you go. Pretty girl. Comes from the mother's side. That's what I heard too. I'm so jealous
Yeah.
of Scott's hair. Lord, good Lord. There you go. Thank you, brother, man. There you go. It just seems like it's a little too much for y'all. Let's see. Once again. Buzz that dome, BF. Yeah, dude, it's long. I gotta get it.
Buzz
Sometimes I
it.
just let it grow long, but there you go.
Bobby friend, have you ever bust your hair off?
I get the well, I
What
get
you
the
look like?
I'll get my summer cut. Yeah, I'll get it in a couple days. I'll show you when I go get it. I'll show you the difference. It'll look like that. It'll just like even less coverage. There you go. Bald is better. Less money on haircuts, right? Yeah, LOL. Yeah, well, I threatened to do this. Bobby, Nick, what I typically do is I'll get the summer cut, bro, which is essentially just the Billy Idol cut, just all over, just the jar hit, the buzz cut, right? And I normally do that, and I'm like, I like this. And I told my wife that before about going the totally and all, and she's like, nah, she ain't quite ready for that yet. Whatever I
Yeah,
got.
right, yeah.
Let me see.
You know, I just do it myself now. For the past like probably 10 years or so, I've just been cutting my own hair.
No, Danny, I'm not going to Turkey for that, no.
Yeah, with a pair of clippers, and I swear I went through like maybe 2 or 3 shavers over the years, and so I think the most I spent maybe on haircuts for the past how long is
Well,
literally like $150. That's the very most.
Very
The very most.
because I got one of those good razors with the guard, Bobby, Nick, and I've thought about doing it. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there.
$150 is not much at all, dude.
No, well, especially when every 3 months you gotta go and get a haircut, and it's like fucking at least $25.
With the exception of the meth haircut, right, Bobby, Nick? That's right. I think
Well,
I did
that didn't cost me nothing. She did that for free. But yeah.
I did a short on that. I did like early in the shows, the BF Live, the Vibe. You came on talking about. I had somebody that did. Like, I got this new haircut, and like, really? Yeah, my meth friend, our friend Don, keeping it tight.
Really? Wow.
Has Andrew well, I knew at a young age because my father, like I said, I was the last of 5, and my father was 40, whatever. By the time I figured it out, and so I knew what was in the cards for me. Look, my father, I hated that one day when it hit me too. I'm like, oh damn, I'm going to be like my dad. That's fucked up, Scott. That's messed up. Let me show you this here. Let me show you.
Right.
No, I haven't.
That's why I used to. Look at that guy. Oh shit.
Yeah. Not now.
Get that fucking guy out of here. Look at that guy. So there you go. Andrew has good hair. My friend Don checking in. All right, well, why don't we have fun?
Hold on, my friend. Did you get that perm, or is that just your natural hair?
I got that perm, Bobby Nick. I was living it. So this was my thought, Bobby Nick. I looked at my father and I went,
Yeah.
oh shit. And then that's kind of what was going on in the hairstyles in the heavy metal days we grew up in.
God damn.
While I got it, let's go.
Yeah, a lot of the metal dudes did have that. You know?
It looked like
Electric Head says Bobby Rico, but to you it's Mr. Suave, okay? Mr. Suave, okay? Mr. Suave.
it looked like Kurt Hammett.
Kurt Hammett, yeah. I'm playing guitar solo for you, Andrew. I'm Kurt Hammett. Look at Kurt Hammett. Hey, fuck you, Andrew. Look, I'm Kurt Hammett from Metallica. There you go.
You did have a Guns N' Roses shirt on.
I did, fuck yeah, man. I lived it, Bob. I lived it, Andrew. Look at that shit. Fuck yeah, the whole package. The hair, Guns and Butter, Guns N' Roses, all that shit.
Now, I see the mustache. About how old was you there, you think?
19, 20. Oh, yeah, I know. Well, yeah, 20, about 20, Scott, because that's when that album was out, like 87. I'm giving my age away anytime. You know my age. That was a great
Whoa,
idea.
motherfucker.
My mom gave that perm. Never looked like that. Space Nerd, when I used to go get that, Bobby Nick, those women were jealous of my hair, Scott. Much like you still have it, God bless you. Those women, they go, and then you hear it in their voices. Man, I wish I had that hair.
Yeah, right.
That little extra little thing in their voice, Scott. Yeah, bro. They like that shit. So I enjoyed it while I had most of it. There you go.
What?
Let your soul glow. Don knows what's up. I let my soul glow, Don. That's right. I grew up watching Eddie Murphy. I knew what was up. Doobie's up. Stormy says, Don, well, I let my soul glow. You saw it. I remember that my grandma used to always go get her hair burned. Well, Scott, I remember back in those days, because as soon as the metal started being a thing, I'm like, man, I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm gonna grow it out, Scott. And it looked okay. I got pictures by long, straight, straightened up hair. But I'm like, is something missing? I had to go get that little extra edge. And when it grew out, boy, it looked good. It looked good, boy. Let me tell you, it worked good back in those days. Andrew, you have good hair. No perm needed. Yeah, you naturally kinky-headed little bastard over here. All right, guys. Well, we got a little sidetrack, a fun sidetrack, talking about hairstyles and all that stuff. But let's wrap up that fun segment we were doing. That was a little quick check. Not so quick check that time of the National Day calendar.
Hey.
Hell yeah, that was fun. It's not BF Perm, it's BF Live. No, I'm not changing the name of the show because Don, Head, Dino, hey now. Everybody's having fun. That's what I love about this in the vibe. Let's go. My mom used to wear tin foil hats. Oh my God, Don.
Tin foil hats? What the fuck?
It was stuff they used to pull their hair through to do their style, Andrew. I have 2 older sisters, 2 older brothers, and my mother and my older sisters used to do those home perms, Scott. I'm like, are they making a bomb? Like, the smell, like, it smelled like illegal shit. When I was a kid, I'm like, I don't know enough about nothing, but that smells like something that's dangerous to be sniffing, Scott. I don't think I should have been sniffing that in at those ages.
I don't know what a meth lab smells like, but that's what I would imagine.
Well, that's a great point, Scott. I think we got exposed to the first meth labs because it was this heavy, like this chemical, just burn your soul as you breathe it in smell when my sisters did the Tony home perms all those years ago, Scott, and you sound like you remember you had some women doing some home perms in your house. Well, I got a little home tip right here, home care tip. And I'm gonna say, don't follow this tip necessarily because I've seen this go bad. But Scott, I don't know what you would do if you have a beehive, but this is what this gentleman did.
Behold.
I'm fucking going for it this time.
It smelled like the worst mayo. It smelled like mayo and sulfur, Don. It was the worst fucking smell.
Straight shot.
I remember doing this shit with my dad right there.
Well, please elaborate, Scott. So this for those of you who maybe not seeing all of this, you're away from your screen or something. We have a long tube from the ground pointed at what looks to be a bee's nest at
Is
the
it?
top of
Yeah.
soffit of a house.
Is that
Now,
like-
what did you do with this?
Cyrex or something?
I remember doing several things like this. We used to get bees nests around when I was a kid all the time, like on the barns and stuff. But I
Right.
remember my dad rigging up long poles and contraptions like this so he could just stab at him from a distance.
Yeah. So okay. So I see other people with their home remedies in here, and I had to deal with this too, Scott, because I think I told you that. Well, after I did fast food, my next job is that I was a house painter for a few years,
Oh,
about 3,
yeah.
4 years. So I had to pull shutter. I was the prep guy, so I had to pull shutters off the house. I discovered bats like that. Bats would just like fall, on me or whatever. And bees nest was another thing we had to tackle, Scott. And what I was taught, what the painter guys taught me, we shot paint thinner at it. And this is a more you know for everybody. If you shoot paint thinner at a bee's nest, it will suffocate them. It takes all of the oxygen away and it kills the nest instantly. That's a more you know for me and my old painting buddies. Use paint thinner in a spray bottle. Soak it, and they can't breathe in it. It suffocates them right away. That's the more you know. Don't do this. What I'm about to tell you right here. Show you.
Alright, yeah, baby. That's it. Straight shot. Oh, this bitch.
Oh, okay. He's not.
Yeah, Scott.
Record it.
He's gonna shoot a bottle rocket into it.
I'm probably gonna run. So there we go. You just break the stick.
You get stung at night.
Heck.
Ooh.
You gonna get it? I want this thing to blow to pieces.
Great idea. Don says. Now this is over like knocking it off with a stick or doing any other thing, Scott. This guy's like, I'm not even getting close.
There we go.
Here goes.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Now Scott, this didn't end like the other one I've seen.
I gotta get in. That thing is fucking gone.
He's all happy with himself, Scott. I saw a dude do this, and he had set his house on fire because the bee's net it lit. I thought that's what this one was going to be, but that was sent to me by a friend. So there you go. So I thought I'd share that with you. There's got to be a better way.
So
There's got to be a better way.
it's gone.
I hope so. Something's gone. That's how a professional does it, says Scuff with Shane. Yeah, I can see the Orchid Man showing up right now, Scott, with his long tube and his bottle rocket going, Aye, I'm the redneck Orchid Man. Aye, come on, I'm here, that guy, your problem. And it does work. What does work, Did you say something before that?
I remember it being a pastime when my dad would take badminton rackets,
Mhm.
and then that'd be a game we play that evening. Is that we get close to the garage and start swatting at them and see who get what.
Hey.
The Wile E. Coyote Exterminator says RTC. That's right. He went to Acme. He got the Acme Exterminator, the bee elimination kit right there from Acme. You know RTC, the famous Acme store. You get everything for that place. Scott, when I was younger, I'm like, where's this? I want that Acme. That was a grocery store chain around my way. They didn't have all that cool shit in there. All that Acme stuff. All right, well, it looks like Scott's outside, and we're always having fun here on The Vibe. And it is 2:28, so why don't we do this? Let's see what we can get in here. I wanted to go down Scott's hole. We can do that today. You want to do that?
Yep. down
talked about-
in the
We talked about the Angry
hole.
Iguana 112 channel. For those of you, Scott, for Patrick, yeah, he thanked you earlier for subscribing and getting over 500 subscribers here. So, part of celebration, why don't we do this? Why don't we grab what we like to drink or smoke or whatever you want to do? Or you can just watch and laugh if you don't have the time of day to do that. Maybe you're at work, or maybe it ain't a great time for you. But it's always a good time for us on the vibe to fall down into Scott's Hole.
I wonder why I lost so many subscribers. It's concerning me.
We're here, we're having it, we're doing it, we're down in Scott's Hole. Now, you new people here to BF Live the Live, you might could ask yourself, what is Scott's Hole? Well, I'll tell you right now. Scott's Hole is where we kind of go, a section of the show where we go and watch Scott's favorite LOL cows. His favorite locales, like it said in the description video right there, in that little beginning element. So we like to just have fun laughing and kind of change the pace of the show, Scott. So, talk about World of T-Shirts is the first one I have up you sent me.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
This
about
guy
to do
is
what we're going to do.
exactly. Yeah, he's got. I mean, you'll notice whenever you'll see him smoking something, and he doesn't really inhale, but he's got this little cool little stain. I don't know if this comes from a movie or something, but it hit me funny, and I thought this guy's got an interesting way of talking too. He's growing.
All right,
Rolled
well,
of
let's
T-shirts. Josh Block is what his real name.
World of T-Shirts is our first entry in Scott's Hole today. We're having fun with some LOL cows. So, yeah, he's doing what, and sounds like Andrew's coughing to get off. So we're down in Scott's Hole, so let's do what we do. We're getting some company down here. JC, Andrew's coughing more than Scott, and Scott's smoking over there. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Well, Andrew, I think Andrew's just making fun of this guy right here. World T-Shirts.
Smoke with marijuana. Makes me feel just like an iguana. I know you like no other. In the morning, I'm always looking for you, man. I'm in love with marijuana. Makes me feel just like an iguana. I know you like no other.
I thought that was
In
good.
the morning, I'm always looking for you, man.
He's fucking wild, man. Look at that wild. I'll put a like on that. There you go. That's our first selection. In Scott's Hole. There you go. I gotta fill my shit up. By the way, BF, I sent you a picture of the hubby and I. Broski. LMAFO. Let's see. That looked like Bobby Nick dressing up as Scott on that left. Let's see. Yes, Kathy, paint dinner. You're right. She knows. She knows that trick. Scott's Hole pecan is that bead mitten is what we left off in. Is that the captain? Is that the captain? I'm your captain now. I'm your captain. World of T-Shirts is your captain, Scott. What are you smoking on today, buddy?
Yeah.
What do you got lately?
I'm not sure because it didn't come in a labeled package this time. If you know what I mean. I'm not sure what it.
Okay, understood. No, don't say no more. Say no more. Understood. I ran into some people yesterday at the game that were saying they still utilize the street pharmacist, Scott. If you're wondering why I'm looking down to fill my thing up because it wasn't sufficiently filled. I'm enjoying some leftover cherry pie that I have, Scott. My last little nut. I got this little. You ever have that little bit that you like so much and like I got a little nugget of it right there.
Oh yeah, you say that special last little nug.
Yeah, it's like I'm already moved on to my new stuff, but this is like my old lover, Scott, if you will.
Right.
Alright. Okay. Sound like the haunted house is open over at Andrews.
Right.
That'd be great. We got to do something for Halloween with that screen. We got to find a way to utilize that. There you go. There.
I boyfriend.
No, not that guy. The intro specifically. All right. Well, let's get on. Oh, the intro specifically. You're saying that's Scott's whole intro. That was made by our friend Gasset. Hey, fire my bill getting big up. Fire my bill getting big. I'm here to take your fire safety and give me safety. It's Captain Doobie. I'm your captain.